Round one, we have the choice. We'll play first. Good looking hand. I like it. Do love a good 1-mana 2/1 with relevant protections given the format. Ah, nice top deck on my part. No red creatures, but it just so happens a 2-mana 3/1 is still very good. No 2-drop from our opponent either. We are definitely punishing that hand. Wish I had a red creature to play to really capitalize on that Wandering Champ, but I'm certainly not going to complain about how swimmingly this game is currently going for us. A Colossadon Yearling would stop us in our tracks. A Morph, on the other hand, does not. All right. Now we pre-combat play Humble Defector for the old Wandering Champ, but I assume he's going to block it. Regardless, I'll accept. Okay. Tarkir Efreet. Well, it turns out a Tarkir Efreet was going to be real good against us, so that's a trade pretty happy with. He could have gone to 6, and then he would have had to use his mana. I think he would have been in some pretty big trouble there. All right, Bowmasters legitimately stops us in our tracks. I may just want to use Defector, but we shall see. Okay, so next turn I get a Word Scale Dragon. If I swing here, he probably blocks the Monk and takes 4, goes to 5. I could also draw 2 cards, give him Humble Defector. What am I hoping to draw at that point? Does he get it untapped too? No. Silk Wrap wouldn't do it. Pacifism would. Sarkhan's Rage would. Warflare would. Starting to look like I should probably use... I think I'm just going to use it. Is it target opponent gains it? Okay. There's our Warflare. All right. Well, that actually works out pretty nicely. Yeah, this still is pretty good value for us. We take care of his guy. We deal 5 damage to him. Still get a Word Scale Dragon next turn. All right. No attacks. Maybe protecting himself against dash, perhaps. So our opponent's in Sarkhan's Rage range of Wild Slash. Oh, he's giving us back Humble Defector, which is pretty cool. Digging for an apparent answer to Word Scale Dragon would be my guess. Humble Defector. Played pretty well that game. Digging up that Warflare for us. Okay, so we're playing against green-red, which means I'm happy I did not main deck Rending Volley. Lose Calm seems like something potentially really good against him. I'm assuming if he's playing Sheltered Area, he's ramping for big fatties. What would I want to cut, though, for a lose calm? Or what would I want to... I guess Abzan Advantage kind of works against Sheltered Area, too. But that seems a little bit of a waste. I could also do Pressure Point or Glaring Aegis. I do feel like Lose Calm is the right one, but I don't know what I want to cut for it. I still like our removal. I don't really want to cut creatures so much. Could cut a Warflare for it, but Warflare I feel like is going to function just as well as Lose Calm against the stuff he plays. Artful Maneuver would still be very useful with the Dragon Bell Monk in that game. Or even Artful Maneuver, the Dragon Hunter, kill the thing, and you still get a rebound effect. I don't know. Is there anything I can... And oh, actually, I really can't cut rebound when I've got Huge Stone Retainer. That's just too good to pass up. Oh, jeez. Let's just leave it alone until we see the actual bomb spell he's ramping towards. Yeah, this is definitely a satisfactory hand. No white mana, but given that we have a Wild Slash and Kolaghan Aspirant, and of course we draw white mana right on cue, good chance we're Wild Slashing the first creature he plays. Yes. Absolutely. Killing that. No need to let him get too far ahead of us. Next turn I get to play Sandcrafter Mage pre-combat if he's got something that can kill Kolaghan Aspirant. Or that would survive if I played it. Or post-combat if he's got something that would want to trade with it. Alright. Well, this seems good. And draw Outpost Siege? Jeez. This game's like Christmas. Alright, so next turn I'm pretty sure we're just slamming an Outpost Siege. The quantity of card advantage that you get out of it is not to be overlooked. Guess if he plays Huntmaster, I probably just swing in. Yeah, you know what? For this... I'm just swinging with the Aspirant. And then playing Outpost Siege. I can't protect my guy anyway, so we'll just... I mean, it's a good trade for us regardless. So we'll name... of course, we want the Khans. Although Dragons is still very good. But I want the card advantage right now. Alright. Okay. Draw. Play the exiled land. Guess we dash Forerunners. Could have just played Forerunners too. But I like pushing through damage at the moment. With Artful Maneuver. Okay. 4/5 is manageable, I think. I mean, it's going to take a little bit, but it's manageable. Alright, well, thank God I played Outpost Siege. We do appear to be getting a bit flooded, but we'll just cast this now. And now I'm at the point where I can cast Warflare plus Artful Maneuver, so should be able to get past the Bowmaster. Okay. It's going to be pretty tough to beat an 8/8 trample that deals 5 damage to things. Guess I artful maneuver to save my aspirant, but I don't think we're going to be able to beat that, so should have just gone with my instinct and brought in the lose calm. But what can I say? I was naive. So naive. Well, this thing I guess is just like a pacifism away from getting answered. So maybe we'll hit a pacifism. Well, or Dragon Hunter, as it turns out. That's kind of funny. Wish I could kill Dragon Lord. Even with Warflare, I can't do it. Jeez. It's a 7-drop dragons. Lose Calm must come in. Well, we're going to cast Warflare, because he's probably going to hit Forerunners, so then we'll at least kill the Foe Razor Regent too. I mean, he can't fight our Dragon Hunter. He chose the Humble Defector, so he played around Warflare, which is pretty wise of him. Trying to think if there's something I can do about that. I guess not. So I guess that's going to get bigger. Still could find a pacifism. I mean, we're digging deeper than... Oh, it's got trample too. Never mind. I guess we can't stop it. Cannot stop the onslaught of damage. So Lose Calm's coming in. What else do we want to bring in? Mischief Kirin. Pacifism? No? Well, I guess he sees the Kirin anyway. But I guess I can't Warflare plus this. Well, I guess we just die. I don't think I have lethal on the backswing there. Yeah, maybe I should have cast the... Well, I guess it didn't matter. Alright, so Lose Calm comes in. Anything else that needs to come in? I don't think so. Do not think so. Lose Calm definitely gets in. Pressure Point, maybe? Probably not, though. No, I guess not. And what shall be the cut for Lose Calm? I couldn't decide last time, and to be honest, I still can't. What am I supposed to cut for Lose Calm? Maybe a Warflare, although I feel like that's a pretty strong card for us. It just seems like an easy swap, you know, because they're both 4 mana. Silk Wrap can still hit morphs and any cheap stuff he would, you know, potentially have. So that doesn't seem right either. It's certainly not a pacifism. But I do want to kill him with Lose Calm. Maybe a Warflare? Jeez. What do I cut? I really don't know. Let's cut a Warflare. I don't love it, but I also don't love having too many 4-drops. And like I said, Artful Maneuver is pretty important for casting Huge Stone Retainer and interactions with Dragon Bell Monk. All right, let's try this. Play first. I've had better, but we'll keep. So I guess next turn you could technically get Bowmasters out, which I won't be able to Silk Wrap. I still think I play Forerunners. Maybe he morphs the Bowmasters. Okay. So now it's a pretty easy Silk Wrap, I think. I wish I could cast Lightwalker too. Could also do Outpost Siege. I mean, technically he's still a turn away. If this is, I think that is Bowmaster too. So I could cast Outpost Siege here. Set up for a Silk Wrap plus a Lightwalker. I think I attack with Forerunner too, because I'm totally willing to Artful Maneuver if I have to. That's interesting. What's the 1 green unmorph? Well, I said I was willing to Artful Maneuver, but am I? The dilemma is real. I feel like Outpost Siege is more of a priority. Alright, I tried to bluff him, failed. Oh, it wasn't even a bluff. I mean, I had the means. I'd just rather cast an Outpost Siege right now, so I can do more in my turns. Like I said, I mean, he can't unmorph Bowmasters yet, so I still can technically do a Silk Wrap next turn. Huh. It's interesting. Okay. Feel okay about this. Let's go Lightwalker. So right now he doesn't have Ferocious, but he's close to 6 mana. Might actually just want to Silk Wrap the Whisperer. I think that actually makes sense. And yes, the mountain's going to go away because I didn't play that one, but I needed a white mana way more than I needed a stupid mountain. Alright, let's cast Silk Wrap and dump the Whisperer, I think. I'd rather him have a 3-2, pretty sure. I just don't want him to ramp. I mean, we know he has multiple 7-drops in his deck. There's no illusion there. I didn't get to leave up, like, Epic Confrontation unfortunately is good against us, but I think Whisper would have been able to kill us with that anyway, so doesn't really matter. I wouldn't have been able to kill the Forerunners, I guess. Alright. Unfortunately, it panned out the way I didn't want it to pan out, but I'm going to have to just live with it. Alright. Definitely don't like seeing Beastmaster. It's going to be a tough... Well, he didn't attack. Guess he was expecting to trade, probably. Pacifism, I wish was a little bit better here. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Nor is Herald of Dromoka. This is a little bit depressing. I really don't want him to draw cards, though. Wasting pacifism is also very depressing to me. It's really not the card I wanted on top at the moment. So I guess I play Herald, swing with Lightwalker, see if he blocks. During his upkeep, I'm going to cast Artful Maneuver so he doesn't draw a card. Oh. Huh. Oh, that's weird. So he doesn't want to draw a card? Well, Beast, I mean, otherwise it's just going away, right? Yeah. So I guess we'll pacify his guy. Alright, unfortunately that's enormously big. So I think we're kind of on the losing end of this despite having copious amounts of card advantage. We've already seen how many more cards than my opponent? I don't even know, but apparently not enough. Alright, well, I would say if he had one of his 7 drops, he would have played it there. So we're just going to take, you know, just an absolutely just absurd amount of damage here. Just an absolutely absurd amount of damage. Yeah, I would have been shocked if he didn't attack with the segmented critique. My mind would have exploded in on itself if he didn't attack there. There's our lose calm. Not quite what I'm looking for at the moment. I mean, it works, but clearly not quite enough. Well, that's pretty cool, I guess. All right. Wish I had a way to sacrifice it afterwards. I guess we don't attack with Herald of Dromoka because I can't cast Artful Maneuver. I have to do Huge Stone Retainer instead. Didn't have to do Huge Stone Retainer. I chose to do Huge Stone Retainer. So, all right. What is this thing again? Do I have to look up what every... All right. I think I just do this. We die to his 7-drop mythic, but so be it. I mean, gotta go for it here. Think I actually artful maneuver during his upkeep so he doesn't draw either. And I pretty much just hope he doesn't have removal for Aspirant. But I would much rather... Oof. That's a rough one, unfortunately. Well, maybe we'll get Sarkhan's Rage for the win. I mean, at least it was a trade, I guess? Wait, why was it a trade? Oh, because I blocked. Well, I guess that's not bad. Instant speed creature. Hey, Forerunner's not something I can instant speed cast. It's not bad. Wait, how does dash work? You may cast this spell for its dash cost. We do can saves for turn from the battlefield. Okay. Well, dash it is. And we're officially what? 1 damage away from having lethal on our opponent? Is that right? I should have just hard cast it, because now he gets to draw a card. And think about that. I don't know why I thought the 1 damage was more important. I mean, I certainly don't want to wild slash it either. I should have just cast it. I didn't think about that. God, is it worth it to just... I kind of want to just slash it now. He gets 2 more cards? Oh, could totally have... Oh. Oh, man. I could also draw Sarkhan's Rage. Let me think about this. All right. So I wild slash the Beastmaster. He only draws 1 card. I think I might have to. Him getting 2 cards, I think it's too good. I screwed that up. That's all right. We'll just kill it. Botched that a little bit, but he's still in a range where I think him not drawing the extra card is to our benefit. Okay. Pretty obviously doing that. That's a great one. Jeez. I mean, now we're at least forcing him to chump here, too, which is nice. Well, so I could have killed him if... We'll see what his next card is. He would have had this a turn in advance. Concession. Wow. That was a good game. So I could have killed him with a Wild Slash. Turns out he saw the card anyway. My thinking was 2 extra cards would mean the difference. I was still 2 turns with the Outpost Siege from Captain Sarkin's Rage. Pretty surprised I won that. Pretty lucky that his Foe Razor Regent and his 8/8 trample ridiculousness was in the bottom 20 cards of his deck. Yeah, pretty lucky about that. I felt as though the tides had turned for a moment there, but Outpost Siege, I mean, without Outpost Siege, we certainly would not have won that. Okay, let's go to match 2 here.